Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. If you're new here, I'm Mac. I build bricks just like the title indicates. I stream normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, 6 o'clock Central to whatever. Let's see. We've got XTI Gaming. Thanks for showing up. Alexandria, hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Greasy. Hi, Panzer. Thanks for joining. Oh, hey, thanks. I'm wearing my, oh, you're right on time, XTI. You're right on time. So I probably won't delay starting too much, but I did just realize, guys, I made a small mistake. I made a very small mistake. I forgot to light up Broader. So let me go ahead and remedy that real quick. See now? See, can't you tell the difference now? Look at that. Hey, CJ Lee, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is my standard wear, you know. This is what I wear when I'm going out to like Walmart and then don't change afterwards, which is precisely what happened. All right. So, I almost did a random build stream today. Hey, Greg. Oh yeah, Wingstop is pretty delicious. Is pretty delicious. I have developed an infection in my gum above my surgery site. I had a consultation yesterday, and they're giving me giant antibiotic pills to take. And as a result, there will be no alcohol until that is completed. So all the alcohol has been disabled. No bourbon or scotch for Mac. Also, I think going forward, Fridays are going to be random. I think I want to do, maybe I'll do Sundays. Maybe I'll do Sundays. One of these days of the week, I'm going to do random build streams. Oh, I love pillows, man. I mean, I think this was like $20 off of Amazon or something like that. Hey, thanks, Greasy. I mean, it's no big deal. I knew something was kind of funny, so I went in yesterday for a consult, and they're like, "Yep, yep, 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 yep. You need to take some antibiotics." So that's what I'm going to do. They're big old horse pills. In fact, if someone lets Dudley in, I'm going to go ahead and run upstairs and take one because I forgot before starting the stream. Oh, it's just an infection, Kathy. It happens sometimes. Also, we had been trying to purchase a house up in St. Louis for a couple weeks. We went up there, we saw the house. We went there on Tuesday and met with a foundation specialist, which is why I had to run up to St. Louis and back on Tuesday. And unfortunately, we could not come to terms, so the house deal fell through. Hey, Scotty. Hello, 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 Scotty. So we are gonna try again, I guess, eventually. Hey, Cheesy Dad, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you guys. Anyways, and my, yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's about. No, Scotty, no, why? Why? What happened? I just saw you stream last night. When I logged off at like 11 o'clock, you're like in great spirits. You know, you were What happened? Oh, okay. 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 I'm glad all is good. Boy, I don't think I can take enough terrible I can't take any more terrible news today, Scotty. I'm glad that you're doing okay. So anyways, okay. So I'm gonna go get Dudley and then we're gonna go forward with Rivendell. So I will be right back. I think Dudley's actually upstairs, so I'll get Dudley and then we'll go from there. All right. Hi, Christoph. Hi, Darthworth Thundersnail. Hello, Aaron Preston. It's just in my gum. It's okay. I'll talk to Jim about it later. Yes, XTI. Go ahead. Christoph, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. Yes, I have Dudley. Dudley is right there. So I'm happy to report that Dudley has not attacked any kitties in 2 days. There he is, right there. So we might be over the hump with the whole attacking kitties thing, but who knows? Anyways, it's so good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Back 26. How many pieces does the Star Destroyer have? I mean, I don't know. I would have to look it up. I don't have it memorized. Are you talking about like the UCS one? And if you're talking about the UCS one, you gotta tell me which UCS one, because there's 2 UCS ones. There he is. Yes, Dudley has been a very good boy. The normal Star Destroyer, I don't know. I don't have it, and I've never actually built it. Let's see. Yeah, I've never purchased that one. You'll have to ask Scotty. You have no idea how accurate you are. XTI, I'm old, and my memory is already gone out the window. Like, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. But you can't expect me to remember piece counts for sets. Yeah, your best bet would just be to Google it, because I'm not going to be able to tell you unless I Google it, and I don't want to get my keyboard out right now. So he has been fine before, and then like totally gone after a cat. And are these different patterns? No, these are good. All right, so for this section, it's doing a lot of tiling with pieces, which is kind of exciting. He does, and he likes watching himself on the screen too. And yesterday I was playing some World of Warcraft. I know I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd, and I had to stop him multiple times from going after stuff on the screen. And he does something has happened in the last month where he now like watches stuff like that. Before, for a long time, he would never do anything like that. So it's a little strange that this is going on. But I mean he's fine. I just ever since he saw Foggy's what was it, his stop motion, he's been kind of triggered by stuff on the TV. Anyways, yeah, he's become self-aware. At least the treats are kept like on top of a hutch so he can't get to them. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd come downstairs one morning and he'd be in like a pile of treats on the floor. So anyways, I hope you guys have had a great Friday. I wish my Friday was greater, but you know, it is what it is. You know, tomorrow will always be a better day, and there will be more opportunities. Just means get to stay here in this space for a little while. Well, I'm sorry, not for you, Scotty. But so you said you had an angioplasty, right? An angioplasty? An angiogram. So was that scheduled, I take it? Or did you just go in and say you needed one done? Well, yeah, boring is the ultimate form of luxury. Man, I developed a staph infection. I think it was underneath my armpit in Cleveland, like in 2016 or 2017, and they gave me sulfa medicine as an antibiotic, and it was 14 weeks. I'm sorry, 14 days of sulfa medicines. It's 2 weeks. And on day 13, I started breaking out in a rash. Hey, Canadian Blue. And then the rash like traveled up my arm, and then it started on my chest, and then my heart rate started to spike, and I'm like, I think I need to go to the ER here. So I did, and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel well. I'm starting to break out hives everywhere. My heart is racing real good, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll go and get you back. And so, they got me stabilized, and then as it turns out, that's how I found out I'm allergic to sulfas. Oh, wow, Scotty. I'm glad you're all good now. That was very fast turnaround. All right. I'm happy that you're good. Ah, that's a pretty good Dr. Seuss quote. So, how long until you're discharged, Scotty? Yeah, I guess it does have its advantages. I tried several times to get my wife to, maybe move up there, and she's like, nope, because doctors don't make very much up there. And I'm like, well, I guess you got a point. Oh, not bad, not bad. Wow, that's certainly pretty fast. What time is it in America military time? I guess it would be 1819. Hi, Nick the Lego fan. Sorry I missed you come in. How you doing today? Oh, I guess I put everything in already. I got distracted. So I am probably going to stream on Sunday, but it won't be this. I think I'm going to make it a random build day because I really love random build days. It's been a while since I've had one, and I have like an enormous backlog. I just cleared up some shelf space for upstairs, so I have enough room for something. And let's just do it. Hey, Phil and Bricks, a blue gummy controller, huh? And a giant gummy bear. That sounds tasty. I've developed a love for gummy bears myself, and my wife really likes the sour stuff now. I don't know when that happened, but she's digging the sour gummy stuff. Let's see. I guess it's the salmon color. Oh, you're in Berlin? Cool. I'm going to Frankfurt in December, and it's going to be kind of like a weird trip because we're going to Frankfurt. We're flying in on I don't know, like a Monday or something like that. We're staying overnight, and then we're flying from Frankfurt to Copenhagen the next day. And we're going to spend like a week in Copenhagen, and then we're going to fly from Copenhagen back to Frankfurt, spend like another day there, and then fly from Frankfurt back to the States. And it's because of Christmas markets. I want to see the Christmas markets in Frankfurt. I really love the Christmas markets in Copenhagen, and I think the stuff that you see in Frankfurt might be a little bit better. Kathy, no, my wife is working now, so she will be here in town until she's done on Friday. Your dad likes sour stuff, and you laughed at him. I think sour stuff is okay, but it's not my fave. Hey, Unstable. It's good to see you here too, Unstable. Hopefully you've had a good day. And this goes out on the edge, I guess. So my wife is actually technically born in Germany. She was born near Stuttgart. So I think her city is Landstuhl, but she doesn't have any citizenship in Germany. It's just where she was born. She's a army brat. Her dad served for like 23 years or something like that. Long time. Well, my dad was also in the army too, actually, but I guess my sister was born in somewhere down in Texas. So I can't do spicy stuff. It really doesn't work out well for me. I get all sweaty, and usually I get heartburn. Sometimes it's real delicious though. Like I wish I could tolerate more spicy stuff, but it just doesn't work out very well for me. I have to use my wife as a spice gauge. Like if she says something is a little spicy, like even a little spicy, I already know it's too much. And they always say, you know, just keep eating spicy foods. You'll eventually develop a tolerance for it. Nah. Because if that was the case, I would have developed a tolerance for it by now because I keep trying, or kept trying. Yes, I did, Kathy. Thank you very much. And I think I have to do it for 2 weeks, twice a day. So no alcohol for 2 weeks because it can impact its effectiveness. And no smoking for 2 weeks. I don't know. Anyone else lagging? Seems fine to me on the screen. And no one else has reported it by now, so I'd have to say it's probably unfortunately just you. Oh well, that's your problem. So this house that we were looking at, it had like built-in shelves that would have fit a large amount of my Lego collection in. I mean, it was dope. But I guess it was just not meant to be. So I put some shelving upstairs, and so I'm starting to migrate some of my smaller stuff up there. And then I'm fixing to move some more shelving up there to make room for smaller things. So Tudor Corner is moved up there. Endurance is up there. Let's see what else is up there. All my architecture series stuff is up there. And I think I've got some Star Wars sets up there on the top shelf. I'll probably start moving up there just to make room for more stuff. Pineapple salsa, you say, eh? I like pineapple salsa. Oh, I think I got a little too happy with this. Like, I don't think that's supposed to go there. There we go. So I am starting to update the streams a little better in regards to this because we're not technically starting the mod yet. We're building out Rivendell first, the other parts of Rivendell first. And you know, as soon as we get done with all this stuff, we'll jump right into the mod. Pineapple salsa, yes. I would believe you, Panzer, because they look like very large builds. There's a particular pineapple salsa I really like. I can't remember the name of it now because my memory is just shot. But I dig it. It's just a hair on the spicy side, and you know we've already discussed stuff about spice. So if it's a hair on the spicy side for me, then it probably means no one else here in chat would even detect that it had any spice to it at all, which is, you know, that's fine. That's fine. XTI, Charlotte is my dog. She is a 4-year-old, 49-pound Australian Shepherd. She's a red merle. She is a good girl, and she's probably asleep on the couch out there. So I will be ordering her birthday cake today, in fact. Yes, it does say treat. Let me make sure you're able to use points here. And you're able to use points now if you have the points, but you might not have the points because it costs what, 750 points, I think. Yeah, 750 points, something like that. So I ordered some pieces today. I ordered the pieces for Alexandria's Martian ship from the War of the Worlds, the 1953 version. It's exclamation mark points. XTI exclamation mark points. Let's see, what else? I'm going to be participating in the Stand Up to Cancer charity event. And there's a brick-built heart you can make for that. And so I am going to be building that probably out on stream at some point. And so you can expect some charity streams. I think it's like between August 6th and 16th. And I don't know quite yet what I'm going to be doing for that. As in, like, am I going to be doing Deadly? Am I going to be doing auctions or what? I think I would prefer just to match contributions, but we'll see. Oh, you missed it, Area 56 bricks. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot to disable it. I can't do alcohol for 2 weeks because I'm taking antibiotics. So I'll refund your points. Yeah, I ended up getting an infection in my gum after having surgery. So I'm taking rounds of antibiotics. Oh, hey, thanks, Area 56 bricks. By the way, you guys have been your customers have been very, very, very much blessing you with your donations. Like what you posted to Discord today was pretty amazing, and I hope you can stream those builds because I think it would be so great to stream those builds. I mean, I'd love to see those older sets built out. Hey, Mr. Red. Mr. Red, I'm also, I told my wife that I want to buy that set as well. So we're just going to wait a little closer to Christmas before we do that. But that's also in my sights, as it were. So, you know, I would think that since it's an alcohol, you know, it would be fine. But the dentist I went to yesterday stressed the fact that I need to not imbibe alcohol of any sort, and also said no smoking. And smoking isn't too bad for me to avoid because I don't smoke cigarettes anyways. I do like to smoke a cigar occasionally, but I have not in a couple months. And I do like to smoke a tobacco pipe every once in a while, but I've also not done that in a couple months. But I really feel like with all the stress I've had lately that, you know, sitting down with a good pipe or a good cigar would be pretty cool. But now that's gonna have to wait now. Yeah, I've never been like a cigarette smoker myself. And when I say cigar smoking, we're talking like maybe one a month. It's not excessive by any means. Well, XTI, so people have said that's the same thing about getting in your car and driving, that, you know, it could be potentially fatal. I mean, if I'm not talking about smoking cigarettes here. Mr. That's a pretty good deal. I wish I had that kind of deal, but in reality, my wife would probably just be paying full price. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah, so I think I mentioned it, but maybe I got distracted and didn't mention it. It's been that kind of day, guys. It's been that kind of day. I have pre-ordered all the August release sets I can, which is not very many. And Target has gone ahead and broken the release, the street date. Apparently, I saw some Reddit posts of turbo tanks at Target. My Walmart has not done that yet, but as soon as those sets are available, I'll grab those and we'll see what's left over. XTI, yeah, that is pretty crazy. I don't think I could do that. Like, if you've ever heard Pappy's, it's a pretty rare bourbon, pretty expensive, and it can cost anywhere from like $50 or more for a couple ounces. And I can't even bring myself to do that. I do have some limits when it comes to, you know, spending money on stuff like that. Believe it or not. Part of me wants to pre-order K2SO from Target because you can actually pre-order it from Target. You can't do it from Walmart, but I just want to see if it shows up on Walmart before I do something like that. Smoking chicken nuggies right now. I almost ordered some Chinese food today, but I was like, you know what? I think I just want to save that money. See, guys, look at all the wise financial decisions I'm making before it's blowing a whole bunch of money next month. Yeah, you know, I work out usually 5 days a week, and then I usually do like a 5K walk on a Saturday, and I do a 5K walk on Sunday, and that, I mean, that's how I keep fit. So I can get away with um, having a bourbon every once in a while, I think. Yeah, walking is a great way of, being active and losing weight, especially if you haven't been active in a while. Like anyone that ever asks me, hey, I see that, you've been talking about working out. Where do you think is a good place to start? And I'll always just say, hey, just start walking. It's just a great place to start out at, and after you do a couple miles at a brisk pace, then I think you're ready to go to the gym and continue to succeed there. I never tell anyone to go to the gym right away, because a lot of people like go into it and um, they tire themselves out too fast, or they get sore after a first workout and don't want to go back. And so I think you know starting out with a walk for a while is probably the best way of doing it. Yeah, I don't. I do run sometimes still, but mostly it's just like cardio and muscle stuff. I don't. I don't run a lot. I'm filling bricks. It is. It is, and I'll be there someday too. Because I can't keep doing what I'm doing forever, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah, me too. Me too. I had a hard time moving around, and still, even to this day, I'll get sore. Hey, Philin, how is your broad dirt going? Are you making progress? I've been kind of taking it easy on weightlifting ever since I hurt my hip, but it's starting to feel, better. So we'll have to see how things going. I'm making progress. But the key thing is, are you enjoying what you're doing? Cool, cool, cool. I have I've never built a brickheads before. I had the opportunity to get a Stranger Things brickhead when I got to the Upside Down house, but I decided I would just save the money. That's good. That's good. It's very important. It's very, very important to enjoy the build. Like Foggy's been building out that T800 in the morning, and sometimes I wonder if he's really enjoying it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oop, Dudley, you're gonna fall off my lap. See, unfortunately, when Dudley falls off my lap, he just doesn't fall. He tries to stop himself from falling, which usually means putting his claws into my pants and my leg to stop himself from falling, and it is extremely painful. Hey, Diego, welcome, welcome. I'm doing all right, Diego. How are you? I'm petting my cat with my other arm, which is why I'm building only with my left hand. He almost fell, so kind of rubbing his belly a little bit, hoping he'll just kind of settle down and go to sleep. Oh, look at you, Kathy. Look at you. And Charlotte knows. Charlotte knows that she's about to get something because when I said, "Oh," I looked over and her ears are like back and she's ready for that treat. So Diego, this is part 3 of Rivendell. So this is part 2. This is the end. So somewhere, I don't know how, I haven't figured it out yet. I don't think we're done building to that point. She knows it. Part 2 goes here, and then part 1 goes here. So we built out part 2, and now we're building out part 3. And once part 3 is done, then we'll focus on part 1, which is the mod. So let me get some treats for these guys. I'll be right back. You want a treat, Dudley? You want a treat, sleepyhead? Hey, thanks, Diego. XTI, are you still around? XTI? Oh, I'm gonna wait for Dudley to finish his treat. Boy, he's mowing those down. Holy smokes. Okay, Dudley, over here. Can you clear the screen, Dudley? Come on, Dudley. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Come on. There's Charlotte. There goes Charlotte. Yay! All right, everyone has treats. Ace Combat 7. Yeah, Charlotte's like, I'm taking that and I'm leaving. I don't think I ever played 7. I played like 3 and 4, I think. They're fun games. Ace Combat games are. Oh, did he? Well, I have a whole lot left over if that happens. So my wife is very happy that Dudley has been enjoying his time down here because He doesn't cause trouble upstairs, of course. Oop. No. Why would I do that? That's terrible. Who would want that to happen? I remember landing F-14s in the Top Gun Nintendo game. That was pretty tough. Bye, Diego. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And no, I will not have my cats attack each other ever. Oh, I'm building a table. You know how many tables I've built? I built a fair amount of tables. Yeah, my sister and I used to take turns playing Top Gun on Nintendo. Top Gun, Contra, you know, Mario, of course. You have to play Mario if you have a Nintendo, if you ask me. See, what other games do I love playing? Castlevania was a great game. Um, oh, and then I had a Super Nintendo too. Fill in. I kind of leave that up to you. You're gonna have two really large builds ahead of you, or back to back, I should say. You're gonna have two really large builds. Um, you might want to just give it a little rest before you go to Rivendell, because it's just so much. I mean, what it's got to be close to 11 to 12,000 pieces building out back to back. Hey, Dark Sky. This will not go on. Oh, it has to go the other way. Yeah, the whole stent process has gotten a lot better and a lot less invasive. They do a lot of stents at my wife's hospital here. But the key thing is getting it done early, which is what Scotty got done. Kathy, I had all those too, but someone stole the GameCube from me. So I never got to finish what I was playing. I do really love all these little decorations that they put in here. Dark Sky, the part 2 is complete here, which is like a bridge and some water and the gazebo and a couple trees. Part 3 is what we're working on now, which is going to be part of a building, and then these go together somehow. I think probably something like this is how they go together, I guess. I don't know how they go together yet. And then once part 3 is done, then we start working on part 1, which is the mod. Kathy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, they stole that GameCube from me. No, not GameCube, sorry. It was the Nintendo 64 I'm thinking of. They stole that Nintendo 64 from me on the ship right before I left the ship. And they never ever found any information about it. So it was just a wash for me, unfortunately. Cool, Kathy. Cool. I thought about streaming late today too, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I have literally taken care of all of my nightly responsibilities already. Socks is he's been fed. His litter box is clean. He's been given his medicine. So the rest of the night is mine. He's looking at the TV, Kathy. So I have, because this is both a gaming computer and a streaming computer, I kept my big screen instead of getting, a smaller screen. And so just off to the side of the camera is the screen. And so he sees himself. That's what he's looking at. And hopefully he will not attack himself. Oh, right now he's looking at me putting pieces together. I would prefer it if he would just lay in my lap, honestly. Oh, hey, thank you very much, Christoph, for that. I always forget to ask people to like the stream. So yeah, if you guys do like what you see, they wouldn't mind giving a like. That would be great. That helps bring in more viewers. No, Kathy, what did your dog do? Oh, what am I doing? I think Dudley attacks without showing anything, actually. He just goes for it. Oh, really, Kathy? Charlotte's never done that. For a long time, Charlotte never barked at anything. And for a while, we were a little afraid that there was something wrong with her. And then I finally got her to bark, and now it's like she won't shut up. All right, bye, Phil and Bricks. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful night. Yep, whenever someone even starts to approach my house, the barking begins. So, hey JDP, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? So for all you people that think about raiding my house for my Lego sets, Charlotte will hear you a mile away. Oh, Charlotte's barking. Oh, she's right over there. She really is right over there, but she's not barking. She is crashed out though. Well, guys, I think these are our first stickers of this set. Believe it or not. But I have to find my stickers. I don't know where they're at. Hey, Dark Sky, what have you been working on lately? Are you building out something? Uh-oh. No stickers in there. Oh, no. Some of my stickers got jumbled up. Yep, Dark Sky does have stickers. It has 13 of them. JDP, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Are you off to work tonight, getting your truck loaded? Did you ever get your truck repaired? Got your Dark Sky. Dark Sky, I thought I might be moving at the end of the month, and so I was starting to plan out what I would have to unbuild, because there are some sets I think could survive a move if packed properly, and then there's some sets I have that probably would not survive a move. And my number one set I have that probably would not survive a move is the AT-AT. No, Dark Sky, the deal fell through today, unfortunately. There was some issues with the foundation, and we were trying to meet at a good spot in the sale price in case we would have to do some repairs, and they wouldn't meet us there, so they walked away, as they say, and so it's back to the drawing board again. But it was so very close to getting a deal done. And we've been actually trying to move to St. Louis for like 3 years, and this is the closest we got. So we'll have to see what's going. JDP, we were trying. My in-laws are getting a little older, and my wife also kind of wants to spend more of her time, in a city that's bigger than our city of like 14,000, which doesn't really have a whole lot to do. So next weekend I go up to St. Louis for more house hunting, which is so very fun. Not. Yes, Christoph, it does have the arch, which is pretty cool to go up into. If you ever head out to St. Louis, definitely hit up the arch. Usually when we go see fireworks in St. Louis, they light them off not too far from the arch. It's pretty cool. Man. Okay, Panzer, okay. So at this particular, the house that we're looking at, it had a fair number of rooms. And so I got 2 rooms, and my wife was going to get 2 rooms, one room being the office, of course. But the Lego room, as it was supposed to be, had built-in shelves that ranged. They started at 10 inches height, then they went to 12 and 14, I think. and that would have accommodated actually a lot of my sets. I have like all my UCS sets that's on a shelf over there that are never on camera. Probably would have fit in there. So for me, it would have been great, but we just couldn't get past the foundation stuff where, you know, there might be problems later on. Do I think there would have been problems later on? I don't know. Probably not. But my wife was concerned about resale value because she only wants to live in it for, you know, about six years or so, and then get a different house or build a house. Yeah, I guess there could have been room for a cat room somewhere. But anyways, it's back to the drawing board for that. So, and closing date would have been on July 30th. So it would have been like I probably would have stopped working on Rivendell and started working on undoing sets. Because that AT-AT is not going to survive a move. It is just it's just a very fragile set. Yeah, Area 56, it will happen. I know. We've got time. And my wife wants to continue working down here. So that would mean that she would be constantly driving back and forth between St. Louis and here. So in a way, if we delay getting a house, that reduces the amount of driving that she'll have to do until the next guy comes in August, and then it reduces the amount of time that she has to drive. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Kathy, you actually really don't need to like probably be talking about that in other people's streams. It's okay just to keep that kind of stuff here. So, anyways, Area 56 bricks. What's the first one of those retired sets that were donated? What's the first one you're gonna build out? And do you want to tell the chat all the sets that were donated? Oh hell, wow! What's a sweet technique for this candelabra? Also, were they regular customers or were they? I assume they'd have to be regular customers because some out of towner isn't gonna just be like, oh, by the way, we're coming from out of town. We just have these Lego sets in our trunk. Here you go. Hey, little Lego. That's very neat. Very neat. Such great people. That's pretty cool. That's cool. What do you mean, Christoph? Is the bot fired? What bot? Oh yeah, it's only a certain amount of caps. Holy cow! It's time for bag 27. So Kathy, the key to getting a lot of retired sets is unfortunately to spend a lot of money on your retired sets, or in the case of Area 56 Bricks. So if you guys didn't know, Area 56 Bricks has a very neat Lego themed restaurant in Montana. I mean, all kinds of neat stuff. And so he was gifted some Lego sets. I think uh, I think today, right? It may have been yesterday. And I'm not savvy enough to know what all they were, but I do know Sydney Opera House was one of them. So it looks like a lot of fun work ahead of somebody. Two 1x3s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know why people keep saying that. Like, I guess jealousy sets in. Yeah, I know. I've seen it so many times already today. Anyways, I'm very happy for you. I'm happy for the kids that get to build them out too. It'll be a great experience for them. But don't let them eat burgers while putting together Lego sets, of course. Do you guys have any like eating competitions over there? Area 56 Bricks where, hey, eat this giant burger in this amount of time or less and the meal is free. Oop. I wonder what we're building here now. Hmm. What are we building? I hear ya. I hear ya. Dang it. I predict I would probably do that another 80 times because I'm a klutz. Wait a minute. Great Outdoors, that took place in a small town. And John Candy ate that steak, right? Such a great movie. Rest in peace, John Candy. Rest in peace. oh, All 96er. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. Chili pepper competition? Count me out. Man, where has Zim been? Zim, are you around, buddy? Yeah. Good old 80s movie. They don't make them that way anymore. I was talking on a stream last night about how they keep making these crappy remakes. I was just talking to my boss the other day about how Judge Dredd was a pretty nice remake, and the next day, my boss texts me that they're whatever his name is going to do another Judge Dredd movie. So hopefully Carl Urban is back. Kathy, if you want retired sets, your best options are going to be Bricklink or eBay or Facebook Marketplace. You can't find that, or going into like a Bricks and Minifig. Those are the only two ways I can think of. It is hard to find a retired set you want in a good condition for a price that you're willing to pay. Hey, Grievous! And I think the key thing out of all that is the price that you want to pay. Yes, I did say Bricklink. Cool, Panzer. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying your game. Oh. Dudley is falling asleep on the keyboard. Man, I am just so very busy. I doubt I could find the time. I believe Area 56 Bricks would probably agree with you there, Christoph. You know, I don't know what I'm building, but it's exciting because it's like I'm building the bottom of a structure. It's awesome. And it's coming along real good. I'm having a good time. Love it. What a great build this is. Very, very well worth the money spent for it. That's for sure. Oh, I'm sorry about Nightbot there, Area 56 Bricks. I can't believe they classified periods as symbols. That's terrible. Sorry about that. Oh, Charlotte's dreaming. Charlotte's dreaming. I don't think the camera will go that far. Maybe it will. Nope, not that one. Nope, you can't see her. Oh well. She's really dreaming over there. Dudley's all intrigued by what's going on. I hope it's a great dream. Yeah, yeah. So Nightbot will only trigger on certain things. It shouldn't trigger all the time. And I find it personally a little ridiculous that it triggered on periods of symbols. I mean, come on now. Anyways, there's a certain part in Final Fantasy VII where I always seem to get a little emotional. But other than that, games don't really trigger that kind of emotions in me. And in case you've never played Final Fantasy VII, I'm trying to keep it deliberately ambiguous, so there's no spoilers. So please don't spoil it, guys, in chat. Whoops. Yeah, Charlotte will do that sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. We did not get a lot of playtime today, unfortunately. It's starting to get hot. Like we're entering in an excessive heat warning, and she was outside for all of like 7 minutes before she called it quits. She's like, "Hey," she she literally started running for the door. She never does that. So she got way too hot, way too fast. So we're gonna go for a long walk tomorrow morning, and then she's gonna be done for the day. She'll be exercised out after that. Yeah, Panzer. My wife has like an Alienware laptop, and that thing has been revving up like an engine lately too. I don't know what she's doing on it. Not playing a video game. I don't know what. Oh, you're awake, Charlotte. Hi there. Charlotte's recovered from her dream, and wow, this is cool. So we just put on all of this little half circle. I'm not quite sure what it is we're filling out, but oh, there it goes again. I'm gonna knock off this candelabra about 5 more times. Yeah, Kathy, Charlotte's awake. She looked at me, wagged her tail. What tail she has left, anyways. Yeah, he keeps falling asleep on the keyboard, and then like the input is suddenly filled with nonsense. Everyone's being a little weird today. Must be something in the air. Oh, you think so? It'd be nice to think that she was. I gotta order her cake. I keep forgetting to order her cake. I should probably do cake and balloons for her this year because it's her. She'll be 5 years old. I think that's worthwhile of having balloons. So I'm probably streaming on my birthday. My wife is is off that day, but I don't really want to drive to Springfield. And I don't really want to drive to St. Louis. So, Kathy, my birthday is in 10 days. July 28th. It's a Monday. Oh, Charlotte's birthday? Charlotte's birthday, I think, is like August 8th. Okay, so let's figure out where this is going. I think this is going right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, Kathy. Yep, I picked her up, or rather, she was dropped off to me 8 weeks after her birthday. So she was just this teeny tiny puppy when she was dropped off to me. She was a good girl, except for that one time that she decided to poop on my carpet. But that's okay. Poor girl didn't know what was going on. Hey, cool, some flower elements. Go right here in this little Nabiku. And like I said before, I think these pieces glow in the dark, which is pretty doggone neat. So I think I mentioned this. I'm gonna do a fundraiser in August for Stand Up to Cancer. There'll be like more formal information coming soon about that in regards to streaming and schedule and all that other stuff. And I don't know if you guys remember, but my buddy Brent passed away from cancer this year, which is part of the reason why I'm doing this fundraiser. Yes, Kathy, what's up? No, why do you get Burger King fries? Like, I thought everyone out there just got Burger King onion rings with that horsey sauce or whatever kind of sauce that comes with the Burger King onion rings. Oh man, I want some Burger King now. Holy cow! But I had pizza already today, so yeah. But your mom's alive and she's doing pretty good, so she must have beat it. I'm happy for her. My coworker also what's fighting cancer too, but he's in remission. I almost forgot about him. Yeah, man, cancer sucks. Burger King. Okay, Area 56 bricks. Okay, JDP. I'll get him some treats again here in a minute. So that's it. That's it for treats. I think there's one redemption on Twitch and there's one on YouTube, and that's it. Hey, Area 56, make sure you enjoy your bourbon, and thanks for trying to treat me. And I'll go ahead and not refund your points because I'll certainly help myself to some bourbon in a couple weeks when I can. Let me get done with this bag. Well, and let me just go ahead and do that now. I don't know when you gotta leave, JDP. Okay. Over here, Dudley. Over here. Here comes Charlotte too. Oh yeah, rum cola. What kind of rum did you use, Christoph? Yeah, I made sure when I placed these treats, you guys got to see the better side. Oh, let's see. What are we doing for Charlotte this time? Hey, Mountain Man. Welcome to the stream, Mountain Man. We're distributing some treats. So here's Charlotte with her treat. Charlotte already ate hers. She's looking at me like, you got any more of those? You got any more of those, buddy? Mountain Man, thanks for coming in. How's your day going? We are building out Rivendell. Part 3. Oh, really? Yeah, they're backyard barbecue, man. They're his favorite treats. My grandpa gave me a beer when I was very young. It was a Coors Light. And that one beer caused me never to drink beer for many years afterwards because it was so terrible. And to tell you the truth, I don't think I've had a Coors Light since then. It's just not my, ugh. And you know what? I also don't like Yingling. Flight, I can tolerate, but normal Yingling, no. No, thank you. I don't think it's very tasty. Hey, Kazoo! Yeah, Dudley only really likes the backyard barbecue. He doesn't tolerate the fishy or the catnip too much or anything like that. He's totally into the backyard barbecue. In fact, that's why I have these treats down here. These treats are specifically for Dudley. Kazoo, what are you up to tonight? How's your day going? Okay, cool. We're combining these parts here. And yep, that just goes in right like that. Some more flower elements. Oh, you went to Petco? I wish I had a Petco. We do have a pet store here that is pretty close to the equivalent of Petco, though. So they just Petco obviously has a little bit more variety than my small town store. Charlotte loves to go there. She also loves to go to Petco too. Kathy, I don't know what I'm building, to be honest. It's some part of this structure, but I can't tell you precisely what it is. Kazoo, did you get anything at Petco? Who were you shopping for? Was it for your doggy or your kitty? Or possibly something else? Yay! So that goes just on this outside. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it does interface in a little bit more. Okay, cool. Hey, Alexandra, you're fine. Thank you so very much for staying and modding, and hope you can get some rest and get to feeling better. Oh, here, there's a note here, guys. I'm going to blow it up so that maybe you guys can read it. And it says, this build provides support for the central plinth of the console platform. It's always keeping an eye on the ring. Greg, unfortunately, I have not seen Superman yet. That is one of the goals for this weekend. I'm going to see if any of my buddies want to go see it on Saturday or Sunday, and we'll go from there. I'm hoping they'll want to go see it tomorrow. Panzer, I always thought to myself, if I ever got my own house, I would brew beer. And I decided that I didn't want to have all that space taken up by brewery equipment, and therefore I never started brewing my own beer. But there was a brewery here in town that brewed excellent beer, but the owner of that brewery laid off all the brewery staff, so now I have no idea what's going to happen with that place. I don't like that there are a couple of these pieces left over. Like, I feel like I missed something here. Kathy, it's hard to say what you should get. Oh, it's easy. It's just right here. I mean, are you thinking you want more Star Wars related stuff or something else, Kathy? I'm comfortable with the amount of remaining pieces left here. All right, guys. It is bag 28. Bag 28. Looks like we're building out Merry and Pippin. Merry and Pippin. Ooh, bag 28 and bag 29. Let me go ahead and get these minifig parts out of here first. Oh, I predict I got a sticker coming up. This looks like a flag. You don't like Star Wars? Well, there's all kinds of other sets coming out that are non-Star Wars related. Oh man. Oh, me too, Panzer. In fact, I used to get an Impossible Whopper and a normal Whopper and eat them both. Hey, Mando, thanks for showing up. How are you doing? Are you having a good weekend there, or are you gonna have? Are you having a good Friday, Mando? I also have learned to talk, and I am pretty decent at it most of the time, but apparently not today. I blame this lack of bourbon, but I can't have bourbon today, or tomorrow, or the rest of this week, and probably not next week either. Let's see. I'm looking for a leaf. Mando, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Is your Friday going great? Ooh, capes. I don't know where my capes are. Oh, I know where my capes are. They're over there. Double Whoppers? You started getting double Whoppers? Is that what you're saying? Hey, oh, that's fine, Dudley. You can knock that off. It's just a brick separator. All right, so we're going with a green and reddish brown, I guess. Everybody loves cakes. Capes. Time for capes. I don't think I've ever eaten a double whopper or really tried, to be honest. I always like to give everyone the happy faces. You guys have the same color pants, so at least that part's. And he gets the leaf. Nope, he doesn't. He gets the carrot. And then this one gets the leaf. I think I'm gonna have to get another minifig holder because between Broad Dirt and this, I've got a lot of minifigs that I've acquired quickly. You know, where is GrizzKid at? GrizzKid is literally the guy that said, hey, I want you to build this set out, and then I don't think he's made it to any of the streams yet. Here we go, guys. I can't remember which one is Merry or Pippin, but they have to go into a plastic bowl, otherwise Dudley will knock it right off. All right. Looks like we're starting to build out some of a wall now. Got a lot of pieces in this step. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying what's going on. Panzer GrizzKid, he's been around. He's also been around on Twitch. You know, one time I streamed just to Twitch and He was over there. Oh, there goes Dudley. All right, let's get the orientation right here. Okay, cool. We're over here. Yeah, Chris Kid, he won the option to pick out the next build, whichever build or mock I had. And he's like, oh, I want you to do the big Rivendell one. I was like, what? Okay, I guess so. So this is where we're at. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to adjust the shelves over there tomorrow. Yeah, dust is a problem, man. Dust is a problem. I have to dust my sets every once in a while. I wish I had like a better climate controlled area with more ducting so that my sets wouldn't get, or less ducting, I guess, technically, so my sets wouldn't get dusty, but not in the cards here, that's for sure. Not gonna happen. I'm looking for, there it is. So you guys got any plans for the weekend coming up? Any picnics? Going to water parks? Anything like that? Any fun stuff? Wonder if I did something wrong here. I think I did. I think this is supposed to go up like that. There you go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Careful now. Careful now. All right, there we go. Now it's all set. Ooh, looks like that's fire rust. I swear. Oh man, lots of studs. No, no, not really, Kathy. Everything's all good. 2. And one more for 16. There it is. Oop. Well, I mean, pointing it out that chat is quiet is also kind of awkward, but that's cool. You know, it's okay if people don't chat. I mean, it's all right. Some people just like to lurk and just watch and you know listen to the music, enjoy the vibe. Some people like to build out Lego sets or play video games while I stream, and you know that's all perfectly fine. If people don't want to chat, it is cool with me, man. And you don't have to feel like you need to chat either. If you want to just sit back and relax and chill, I can probably fill in the gaps of chat myself vocally. I mean, I can't type out stuff, but it's all good, man. It is all good. I need 3 more of these. Yep. 2 more in here somewhere. All right, now just 1 more. There we go. 16. It's a lot of pieces here for this next step. Cool, cool, cool. Ah, yes, I'm doing 4 of these. I'm doing 4 of these. So I guess that makes sense why there's so many pieces out. Why this step requires so many pieces. So yeah, yesterday I went in for a consult, and then after that, at our little civic center in town, they have food truck Thursdays. So we went to the food truck today, or yesterday rather, and they had 4 local food trucks there. They had a barbecue place, which of course I went to, and then my good friend Dave, his daughter runs like a hot dog food truck, and so I got a Chicago dog from there, which was very delicious. I'll have you know, very delicious. And then they had a Korean fusion, which I probably normally would have gone to if the barbecue place wasn't there, but I had to have some barbecue because there's no good barbecue places in town. And then they had a lemonade place, and I just wasn't feeling lemonade, so didn't do that. And then the last place was a Chick-fil-A. And I really didn't like Chick-fil-A being there because I would like to have kept things local, because what inevitably happens when Chick-fil-A is at a food truck outing is everyone just goes to Chick-fil-A. That's unfortunately, you know, what happened. You had maybe 2 or 3 people in line at the local places, and then everyone else was in line at Chick-fil-A. It was like 20 to 22 people deep. You know, I just really kind of feel bad when things like that happen, because you know there is a little bit of overhead even when you're operating a food truck, because you know you got to get your food truck there and all that good stuff. And you know, I just wish people would just eat local, eat local. So support your businesses when you guys can, because if you don't, then they won't be around. You won't have any variety. All you'll be left with is the stuff that you can get, you know, anywhere else. But the food I had yesterday from my local places was pretty excellent. Yeah, I personally, I love going to food trucks. In Cleveland, we had something called Walnut Wednesday where there would just be a lot of food trucks that would show up. And I think there was like a partial eclipse in 2018 that could be seen from Cleveland. My own company got a food truck for that event. That was pretty neat. And we all got to go outside and see the partial eclipse. I love food trucks, but not enough to have my own. No, thank you. Sweet. Got some pillars going on here. Check it out, yo. Except for this one doesn't want to go in. Oh. Hey, Randy, how you doing tonight? How's work going? No, Kathy, I mean, I guess there's a possibility they might have retired sets in Lego stores, but I find it highly unlikely they would because of how sought after Lego sets are that are retired. Your best bet is, you know, as I said before, it's probably going to be Bricklink. It's going to be eBay or Facebook Marketplace or Bricks and Minifig or something like that. That's going to be your only real avenue. Oh, you did, Randy? Hopefully it was for a good reason. Kathy, I guess you could try on Amazon, but from what I've seen from other people, people have been scammed purchasing retired sets on Amazon more than anywhere else. Now, of course, I have not seen everyone's experiences, so I can't say that that's for sure true, but it seems like all of the posts I have seen on Reddit about people getting scammed from, you know, buying retired sets, Amazon has been a culprit. Well, Randy, knowing you, or hopefully I say this, knowing you, it was done in a nice way. But you were not in the wrong, correct? You were in the right. Kathy, I would post those things maybe in Discord somewhere, and someone may be able to help you find it. But it's going to be up to you to get them. Like you'll have to go through all that process to get them if someone finds it. I don't think you should ask someone to make those steps. Man, I'm a little sad they didn't promote you like I was hoping, Randy. I think you would have done amazing. Hopefully that position will come up again in the future and they'll do the right thing this time. This doesn't feel very stable yet. Oh my goodness. JDP, that's so dangerous. No wonder he got fired. So what does that mean for you, JDP? Are you affected? Are you good to go? Do you have more workload that you are suddenly having to prepare for at the last moment? Well, hopefully that person is not the manager. That is. Hopefully he isn't one of those vindictive guys that's like, you know what, this guy just showed me up in public. I'm going after him. Oh, that's good, JDP. That's just, I guess it's sad that happened. That could have been a terrible accident in the making. What do you have to do? Hi there, you want to come on my lap now? Dude, stop being lame. You okay? You okay being on my lap? Okay. Man, I got chewed out in a meeting once, and it was, you know, in my instance, it was undeserved, and it was by a vice president, and it was so bad that someone else turned in his notice because of it. And that guy had a history of doing stuff like that. And he eventually got himself fired because people just couldn't deal with his stuff anymore. He was a terribly angry man for some reason at work. Well, I do hope you can't. I do hope you will try next time. Never stop trying. Would that be a better run for you, JDP? Maybe not an overnight shift, or would you still have to work overnights? I don't know how anyone works overnights. Like I I was extremely miserable when I had to work overnights. Hi there, buddy. This is not getting very good at all. He did dissipate. He did. But he's remembered in lore, at least. And the guy that put in his notice actually did come back after that dude got fired, so he's still working there today. He's a good guy. Oh, wow. I guess that would mean you'd have to break up your streams then, I guess, but you're already doing every other day. I guess I'd say be careful that you don't get tired and end up doing what that guy did. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Sticker time. So some of my stickers got a little folded up, but I think this one is good. But you know what? Let me get the other sticker sheet. I think my other sticker sheet is whole. I only need one sticker sheet. Oh my goodness, it's 8 o'clock? Where has the time gone? Holy cannoli. So yes, I have 2 sets of instructions. Oh, look at that. That's a whole sticker sheet. Pristine. It's a baby's bottom. Okay. Ah. Don't bite me, Dudley. Here's my secret sauce for stickers. Look away, Dudley. Look away. Look away. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, Kathy. He's just trying to bite me is all. You know, Dudley's doing Dudley things. Love bites, love bites. Not anything intentionally harmful, of course. Hi, pretty boy. You having a good night, pretty boy? Man, we are making all kinds of progress tonight. This is exciting. I think we've got like 20 bags left. 20 bags left. Still got a lot of work to do in this set. And that's just the rest of part 3. Part 1 is its own little beast. I need 8 of these. 6, 7, and there's 8. Yep. Some of them have really funny Instagram posts. These bricks and minifig stores. The ones that always disturb me are the ones that say, "Oh, I thought you were gonna take this set apart for me," and then they throw it against the wall. I'm like, guys, please, you guys are killing me with this. Like, why chuck a Daily Bugle at the wall? It doesn't seem very funny to me. It seems horrendous. Do we have an overhang here? Okay, we do have a little bit of an overhang. Yeah. I'm like, what? I mean, for shock value, I guess it works, but just like, bro, why? Randy, that's a pretty good deal. Sometimes you can get lucky with that, and sometimes you can't. Like, for example, the OG Ghost. Like, my local bricks, well, local, the one in Springfield wants like $700 for that. And there's no way anyone would ever pay that price at all. Because people aren't stupid. Or I like to think they're not. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt. And they're checking to see Bricklink, what their prices are. And they're checking to see eBay to see what their prices are. Oh, see? I'm telling you, I'm going to knock this candelabra off about 8 more times. No, I guess I didn't realize what it was. That was OG Ghost for $100. Jeez, that's a steal. Unless I had like no minifigs, then I mean, I'm not really. I probably would be big on minifigs for the Ghost though, actually, because the Rebels is awesome sauce. Great restraint is a great thing to practice. I really wanted to get the Tranquil Garden set today at Walmart because it's been marked down. But you know, I'm trying real hard not to get any sets until August. Trying real hard. So I walked out of there with nothing. Hey, Mick Yeager. Boy, that is a great name. Mick Yeager. Thanks for tuning in. It is going great. We are making wonderful progress on part 3 of Rivendell. I probably have said this a million times today, but I'm going to keep saying it. So the way this build is going to work out, we're building out parts 2 and 3. And then after that, we're building out the really big mod, which is what encompasses most of the double Rivendell. But Mick, how are you doing tonight? Mick is the one that's doing all of the effects that I have loaded. And I have some of them loaded up. So LegoFi is all because of Mick here. And Pixelate. Good. I'm glad. Thanks for tuning in to my humble little stream. I actually didn't get my first Lego set as an adult until last year. Yeah, this is a neat little build. It's gonna take a while. It's got about 6,000 pieces in it just by itself. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I've even read the Silmarillion, which not a lot of people have done because I mean, it's a book that's tough to get through. I mean, you have to be a real lore junkie to get through the Silmarillion. That's why, the Rings of Power show on Amazon, I was, okay with when some people, probably didn't like it very much because at least it tried to go over some things in the Silmarillion. Not a lot of people have because of the source material, but they tried to give it a good shot. So it's okay. It's a hard thing to spell, and it's also hard to read as well. Like, I mean, it is borderline boring, and it just is. There's a lot of stuff that goes on because it really takes place way before like The Hobbit and stuff like that. And there's lots of names for the gods and stuff like that to remember. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I've yeah, it sure does. Covers the old gods and the birth of the elves and humans and how the orcs came to be. All good stuff. And I saw like the 1978 animated movie, and that was pretty cool. I saw that as a teenager, and then of course I've seen, the extended edition of Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I've only seen The Hobbit. JDP, safe travels, and I hope you get home in one piece and get some rest tomorrow. And a good weekend too. I don't think you stream over the weekend. Hopefully you can get some outdoor time in. But I have not seen all of the Hobbit movies because I'm kind of boycotting those because I think it's a little ridiculous that they took the Hobbit and made it into 3 movies. Like, why? Yeah, I can understand why you might have fever dreams about that sometimes. Just because it's just the animation, the way it was captured, and I think it was like cell painted or something like that. I can't remember the technology, but it was certainly animated in an odd way that leaves an impression on you for the rest of your life, really. So, so far as Lego builds go, boy, what have I done recently? So I built the UCS ATST, which is right behind me, and then I also built that ship in a bottle, that I guess you can see now on that top shelf a little better. And those are the most recent builds. I built out a castle out of my brain and some pieces, which was pretty difficult. So the reason why I keep saying ow is this little guy will sometimes you can see his little paw there. He will sometimes give me a little love bite out of nowhere. Yeah, this is my kitty Dudley. He is really gets in the way of Lego building a lot. Yeah, he is reaching for a piece. He gets in the way of Lego building a lot. So he's actually a channel point redemption. And it like within probably a minute of the build, someone cashes in the channel point redemption and says, "Oh, time to let Dudley in." So here he is. He's all treated out though. Now he's just trying to sleep. Yeah, he sure is. Right now, he would prefer if I like kept my arms in this spot, like cradle him like a baby, so he could sleep. But no, man, I got Legos to build tonight. I gotta make all kinds of progress, right? Not all kinds of progress, but I do want to get to back 30 tonight, which is one more to go. Yeah, he loves daddy. He doesn't love mommy as much, but he loves daddy. The reason why is because I work from home, so I'm always home, and my wife does not work from home, so he just kind of got a little bit more attached to me as time gone on. So how do you normally spend your Friday nights, Mick? Well, it's not that he doesn't love my wife. He just doesn't love my wife as much as he loves me. He just, some cats and some dogs just grow a little bit more attached to one person than the other when they're in a house. And it just happens that it's me. It's me that Dudley is more attached to. So this is pretty dope. Check this out. Okay, so we have these two posts here, and then we have got a couple barrel pieces over here, or round pieces. And now this is going to go here, just like so. And then these pieces go like this. And so it makes a nice little archway, but let me secure these a little better. See, makes a little archway. Oh yeah, what are you playing for games? I'm surprised you guys aren't saying hi more highs to Mick. I mean, Mick is the one that's developed all of the FXs I use on the stream, guys. Oh, Night Rain. So, do you play a lot of Dark Souls, Demon Souls type games there, Mick? All right. So, I'm gonna get a couple things here right before I start this bag to show you. I'm gonna move this off to the side so you can see. Oh, I know, Dudley. I know. I'm sorry. There you go. I kind of figured that you might appreciate these figures more than some others. And the blade always seems to come out real easy right now. There we go. So I have this one. And then I also have this one. So they were both real hard to beat, but she was especially. And I never had Let Me Solo Her help me out. Wow, Panzer, that sounds pretty terrible. And I don't have anything for Bloodborne. But Bloodborne is like my favorite game of all time. Oh yeah, oh man. Yeah, that'll do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back. I know her sword just comes out so easy. Like I've not been able to get her sword to stay in there real good. Oh. Oh yeah. I actually I have Elden Ring on both PC and PS5. And I've beat it on both, like 100% achievements on PS5 and PC. That's how hardcore I was with Elden Ring. Cool, Panzer. Very cool. That's in Tank Simulator that you're playing. And there's Dudley again. Let's see. I'm gonna put this back over here and get it out of the way because we're done with that one. And we are. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've gotten a little too forward, maybe. Yeah. Back 30. So I could do that sometime. I have been super busy, so it's going to be a bit. Oh, yeah. So I was very disappointed that the DLC did not have any achievements because I wanted more achievements. So I have not gotten around to playing Night Rain at all. I've just been busy with work and busy with this, and I still play through the Diablo 4 seasons, and they just came out with a new one. So I'll have to do that one of these times. And it's one of those things where I have not missed a Diablo 4 season since Diablo 4 came out, and I'm afraid of like how I would feel if I missed finishing the season out. Let's go. I guess this goes right on top. Yep, right on top. And then this one goes below it, and then this one right below it. Yeah, amen. That's for sure. my wife told me the other day that she thought this might be a fad or like a midlife crisis type of deal. I'm like, nah, nah. I feel pretty good about what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I mean, you get to do a couple cool things. You get to talk to people, and you get to build out Lego. What is better? If you enjoy Lego, that is. Also enjoy finding pieces. Hey, Nick the Lego fan, welcome back. Welcome back. There's the piece I'm looking for. Yeah, Panzer, I hear you. I understand it might not be for everyone. I'm more on the flip side of you actually, where I prefer games like fantasy games and not so much the games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and stuff like that. I'm actually very, very terrible at any shooter. Like, I was blessed to get into a Fortnite game with Randy. Like, he was very patient with me as I played with him. You know, old man playing shooters is not a great combination. So I got something on here for about PlayStation about Ghost of Tsushima, and I to tell you the truth, I don't think I've actually played that game at all. And that's one of those Souls-like games. I'm sure, you know, there might be a game like that out there if you look hard enough. People always seem like they're making all kinds of games nowadays. Now, is this supposed to be angled like that? Oh, okay, I did just it. Sticking on the stupid stud. That's what happened. Yep, there's tons of indie games out there. I'm surprised. I would be surprised if someone didn't develop exactly what it is that you're looking for. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one that didn't play that game. Well, not the only one, but one of the few currently in chat that is not. I guess it's one of those things that I will get around to eventually. Yeah, my Friday night stream is a little quiet tonight, but that's cool. You know, my Fridays are hit and miss sometimes for streaming. Sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's just quiet like tonight. Hey Kathy, hey CJ. Yeah, Kathy, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. But even if I'm just here chatting to myself, it's still a good time regardless. Hey, RC Spaceport, how you doing? Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. How is your Friday treating you today? I did leave one off. You know, I've actually been in a Cobra helicopter, Panzer, and I've got pictures somewhere to prove it. Or my dad has pictures to prove it. Yeah, I did see that you were in the Stand Up to Cancer Discord earlier, so I figured you might be working on some fundraising stuff, getting it ready. How'd your heart turn out? Cool, cool, cool. How long does it take for you to print out one of those hearts? It felt like it was going at a pretty good clip when I saw your stream last. You want to see an AH-66 Comanche? I'm not sure I've even heard of a Comanche helicopter. Oh, wow, 16 hours. That's a lot longer than I thought. That's pretty expensive to maintain. And, like, how's the electricity use? I think I'm building some stairs here. That's a new one, does it? I finally put my mic on the overhead rig. I'd say is about a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I have a light on the rig up there. I have mic here. I have camera here. I have a little mini light here, and then I have another light up there, all on the rig. I'm not happy with the lights actually being on the rig because I'm not sure that they're lighting properly and that kind of the way they are and the direction they are. But um, I was running out of room on the desk, so I have camera there. I have a camera there that isn't currently on. I have a camera there. I have a camera there at the side, and then I have like a hand cam that's over there too. Oh, thanks, RC. That's it. The partial the partial shame I have about my lighting is one of the reasons why I haven't done a studio tour yet. Like, I'm not sure I have my lighting doesn't look silly. It does not. Is that in there all the way? I feel like I am missing something to make this a little more secure, but maybe I'm good. Just need to push down hard enough, I guess. So this does have 2 levels, and so we're starting to build out stairs to get to the second level here. So this has been a process of trial and error to get everything this way, and I think now everything's pretty settled. There's nothing left to really adjust, unless there's something that you guys see that needs to be adjusted. You guys haven't mentioned yet. Let me get to my keyboard, okay, buddy? I'm sorry. Let me go here. So you guys should check this site out. MickFX, those are the effects I use for the channel point redemptions. Mick Yeager here is the guy that created those effects. He's done a great job. I really appreciate that he stopped by my stream today. So if anyone wants to do any of the so I think I accidentally turned down the sound effects for the effects. But if anyone wants to redeem a channel point redemption or something like that, so Mick can see what we've done with his effects, that would be super great. Now I have been having some issues with OBS after the last update, so if something's gone wrong with the effects, it is totally OBS's updates faults. I haven't set them all up yet, but that's I will. The Lego one by far here is, of course, the favorite one to go to. Yes, it is. It is. I think I grabbed one too many of these. So yeah, I'll probably call it quits after this bag, because I'm gonna get to my goal, which was bag 30. And I still probably have at least 15 minutes of build time left. I thought about doing a late night tonight, but I'm just kind of petering out a little bit. It's been a long day. that's weird. I already did that part. I got stuff to do tomorrow. Yeah, it's a 8:45 here. 9 is usually quitting time for me. Because usually I'm a early to bed, early to rise kind of guy. Yeah, I'm in Missouri, or as I like to call it, misery. Get it? It's okay. My wife's parents live in St. Louis, which is why we're still in Missouri. There may be, and I hope this doesn't happen for the foreseeable future. This is not in its right spot. There may be a time in the foreseeable future, if my in-laws pass, that my wife may actually want to move, but I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. Okay, so I guess this is supposed to go here, I think, maybe? Man, somewhere northwest, I think I would really like to go to. All right, that's all set. Oh, I think I'm going to be making a handrail here pretty soon. Yeah, the Pacific Northwest sounds like a nice place to settle down at. I personally like the cold and snowy winters and milder summers, and hoping I can find that up there. Of course, I could be wrong. It might be terribly hot up there and nasty and not great, but like I almost moved to Montana myself once, but didn't have the money, so I ended up staying in Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City for 8 years before I met my wife. Yeah, Canada. Yeah, I thought about moving to Canada once too. Asked my wife about it, and she's like, "Nope." And I'm like, "Okay, say no more. I get it." Man, oh, what is that town? I think it's Whitehorse. Is that the name of the town I'm thinking of? That's really in the far northwest of Canada. It's Whitehorse? I think it's Whitehorse. I played like World of Warcraft with people from there, and man, that it gets real cold there. Like your battery dies because it gets so cold, which is very nutty. But that's the kind of winter I would like. Oh, gotcha. I think someone, either one of my viewers, either lives in Ottawa or has lived in Ottawa, because I think they've talked about Ottawa a couple times. All right, looks like it's time for the railing. I think it goes in there just like that, maybe? Goes something like that. I'm surprised. Yeah, that JDP builds guy, he's from Ottawa, or I'm sorry, he's not from Ottawa. He's from Canada too. I don't know specifically where from. There's a fair amount of Canadian viewers on my stream, which is pretty neat. Also have someone from Denmark. They haven't popped in a while though. Also from Switzerland, Belgium. They make great beer in Belgium. Oh, really? I bet those sweets were amazing. Well, everything's looking pretty good. Hi, Dudley. Can I get some pieces, Dudley, without you love biting me? That's so cool. I am going to Frankfurt, Germany in December to see the Christmas markets there. And then we're flying to Copenhagen after that, which is actually it's not a very long trip to go from Frankfurt to Copenhagen. And we're gonna spend about a week in Copenhagen just going to the Christmas markets there and having a good time. Like, I really love going to Denmark in the wintertime. And you do see all of the kids outside in strollers. Dudley just bit me. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's just a nice little love bite. But yeah, mothers do really leave their kids out in the strollers in the wintertime. I mean, they're nicely bundled up and stuff like that, but there are at least two that went into the coffee shop and left their kids in the strollers outside in the snow. Like, it was legit snowing. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, welcome back, Randy. Oh my goodness. I just realized I have not been paying attention to the combined chat. Oh, XTI, I'm sorry. Got distracted and I stopped looking at the combined chat. XTI, welcome back if you're still around. Sorry about that. Dudley is literally laying in my box. Welcome back, Kathy. I think I have all the pieces I need now. Woo wee, man, I'm getting real tired. Maybe I should have drank coffee instead of root beer tonight. So tomorrow I might be on a little earlier than 6. No, Kathy, it's too late for that. I don't want to get any coffee now. Kind of just want to, lay in bed and read a book and fall asleep. That's my favorite way of falling asleep is getting tired from reading a book. What? Oh, I guess they just gave me an extra railing because I have 2. Oh, you having problems with your internet, Randy? I'm sorry. Yeah, the next step is too long to try to finish out tonight. So I am gonna call it here. So let's see what I can do here. So let me do this one. Mick Yeager guy in chat right now, he made this. Yeah, see, it works great. I think I have it set up for 30 seconds. Okay, Panzer, thank you very much. Oh, there was a Lego Dudley there too. I recommend a mesh, Randy. I have a mesh. Now there's just this is the pixelated Dudley here. Yeah, Kathy, I'm done. I'm done for the night. Yeah, censored Dudley. Dudley, don't roll over on the keyboard. Oh, see, yep, you're already causing. Oh, oh, don't bite me, Dudley, don't bite me. Let's see what happened there. Okay, here we go. And can't forget this one. Oh, it didn't. Oh, see, I guess this is one that OBS kind of messed up because usually it goes into its own little panel. Woo! Barrel roll? Yeah, I need to update some plugins, I think. after I installed the latest version of OBS, because usually it works better than that. Let's see. Yeah, those are the ones. Those are ones I normally use. Yep, yep, yep. So, anyways, Mick, thank you so very much for showing up. It was good to meet you. Well done on your effects. I don't think there's a place I can stick them at in Twitch to call out, but I do have it set up in YouTube where there's a link to all of your effects in every single one of my YouTube streams I set up. So thanks again for designing such great effects that I do use. And everyone else, thanks for showing up for the stream again tonight. I know it was a little quiet tonight. We made a lot of progress considering when we first started out, all we had was a base layer, and now look at everything that we have built up tonight. So I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be back tomorrow. You can assume 6, but there's a good chance I'll be on sooner than 6. Well, of course, Mick, you've done a great job, so I'll put your name out as much as I can. I will if I have. Well, you know what? I am gonna go ahead and raid out on Twitch. But for everyone on YouTube, thanks again for being here, and you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you all later.